We have you covered from as far south as Cedar City, where our ABC4's Garrett James is checking out the Iron County elections.
But first, let's head over to ABC4's Northern Utah correspondent, that's Cade Garner, who is in Ogden, where voters will decide a $98 million bond to improve the sheriff's office and jail. Cade, what's voter turnout looking like in your area?
Okay, well, things are actually looking up compared to last week, but I want to point something out first. Behind me is the Weber State basketball team. They're here helping process some of the ballots. They're unfolding them and flattening them out. This has to happen before those ballots can be run through the machine to be counted. Now, things are looking up. Last week, at the end of the week, turnout was only about 18, 19, maybe 20% if we were lucky. And as of this morning, that jumped to 30% voter turnout. Now, the elections office says voter turnout started off much slower than expected, but they're hopeful that total voter turnout will reach close to 45% when the polls close tonight at 8 o'clock. Normally, they say during a non-presidential election, they wouldn't expect turnout to be that great, but with the Ogden mayoral race and the Justice Center bond on the ballot, they estimate above average turnout. And for those who haven't returned their ballot yet, there is still time.
You can also use any of the drop boxes. You don't need postage. They're open right up until 8 p.m., but we lock them promptly at 8 p.m. and clear them out. So make sure you're there before 8 o'clock because we close them quick. We've got 22 of those located throughout the county.
Okay, so you have plenty of options, plenty of places to drop off your ballot. Now, the elections office is only going to release one set of preliminary numbers tonight. They say those numbers will reflect all the ballots that were returned to the elections office as of this morning, which they expect will reflect about 70% of total ballots returned. Reporting live in Weber County, Cade Garner, ABC4 News.
All right, that's a lot of votes. Thank you, Cade. And now we're going to Cedar City, where ABC4's Garrett James is covering Iron County ballots.
All right, and what's it looking like there, Garrett?
Well, things, a bit chilly right now, but there are a few big ticket items on the ballots today here in Iron County, including two bonds, one being for a school bond and the other being a nearly $90 million bond for a new county jail. Then another item was the Recreation, Arts, and Parks tax, or the RAP tax. I spoke with voters about why they felt it was important to vote in today's elections.
I think just come out and vote in general. Since it's my first time, I just wanted to have that experience.
Probably the RAP tax. My kids are involved in things that are benefited by the RAP tax, and I wanted to support it.
Now, I would say polls have been fairly steady this afternoon with a few people coming in here and there, but there is still plenty of time to go and cast your vote. In Cedar City, Garrett James, ABC4 News.
All right, thank you, Garrett.